I can handle that.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot.
Well, good late morning and welcome to the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor for continuing tournament coverage here on Eastern Maine Sports. This morning, a Class D semifinal between the number 1 Bangor Christian Patriots and the number 4 Penobscot Valley Howlers. Girls semifinal action here on Eastern Maine Sports. I'm Toby Nelson, joined in the broadcast by Chris Lesner. Mark Calnan is our producer this morning. And Chris, a lot of people calling this one the final before the final when you're talking about Bangor Christian and Penobscot Valley, two heavyweight teams in Class B.
Yes, definitely. And people kind of wanted this to be the regional final, but the way the seedings worked out, here we are in the semifinal round.
Let's talk about Bangor Christian. They come in unblemished right now, 19-0 on the season. They've beaten all comers, including Penobscot Valley, which we'll talk about throughout the course of the morning. But Mary Allen has been just a very welcome addition. Her sister Annie has played very well, but they got some great parts around those two players as well.
They certainly do. Sometimes when Mary has an off game, there's plenty of other players that can step up and fill that role for scoring for Bangor Christian.
On the flip side, not often do you have the defending champ in another class this year, but it happened this year. Penobscot Valley, defending Class C champ, playing in Class D. Coach Nate Case has another great group of Howlers down here, led by Riley Moulton.
Yes, they absolutely do, and they're very well coached. They really have to be on today, I think, as far as shooting goes, to have a chance against Bangor Christian. Bangor Christian kind of handled them all 3 times they played in the regular season.
Similar style of both these clubs. Love to get up and down the court, like to pressure, like to press, like to score. But you're right, Bangor Christian had the better of them 3 times. You don't often play a team 3 times, but they did. This is going to be the 4th time these two teams have played. So they know each other pretty well, and now the coaches, it's more of a chess match at this point to try to find the wrinkle, what's going to help propel them to victory today.
Yeah, PVHS 5 losses, but all the number 1 seeds. They lost 3 times to Bangor Christian and twice to number 1 and C, Mackinac Cook Academy.
Yeah, so they've had a tough schedule this year and played very, very well. That's why they're sitting at number 4 in Northern Maine Class D. Take a time out here on the pregame show. We'll come back, talk more about this one and other games going on today. It's a busy day of semifinal round basketball with the D's this morning and the B's coming in here this afternoon. It's tournament basketball coming up here on Eastern Maine Sports. Bangor Christian and Penobscot Valley. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/eastern-maine-sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
and softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today.
Back at the Cross Insurance Center on the pregame show, Toby Nelson along with Chris Lesner getting you set for high school basketball this morning. It's the Class D semifinals. Number 1 Bangor Christian, number 4 Penobscot Valley. We said BC has not been beaten this year, and really as far as closeness of games, there were 4 games that were close. The 3 against Penobscot Valley and the 1 game against Valley, who they beat 76-73. That was their closest game this year. And the games against Penobscot Valley, just weird how the numbers work. They were wins by 8, 9, and 10 points. So this either is going to be a 7-point win or an 11-point win, I guess.
I guess so.
If the numbers stick around for Bangor Christian. Now, we just kid about that. But when you look at Bangor Christian, Chris, looking, of course, Mary Allen, she kind of stirs the drink for them. But we talk about some good parts around them that can score the basketball as well.
Yeah, Lindsay DuRoss, Reese Starbird, also Annie Allen. So they've got parts there. They got Kowalski off the bench as well, that does a nice job. Is a good three-point shooter. So they definitely got many parts around her.
Knocked off the Skank Wolverines back in the quarterfinals back on Monday. Now, Penobscot Valley also getting here after a win in the quarterfinals. And we mentioned before Riley Moulton, Brooklyn Raymond. These are players that saw significant time, big-time minutes last year in a state championship run. So for Coach Nate Case, he says, yeah, we've lost to Bangor Christian 3 times, but he's got some good players on his side that would like to get that win here down at the tournament.
Absolutely, and experienced players as well in big games. So, but again, I think PVHS really has to shoot the ball well today to have a chance. But this is definitely a matchup that people have been talking about for a while now.
Winner of this one will play the Machias Bulldogs. Machias just beat Central Aroostook. They knocked off the defending Class D regional champs. So in Class D, no matter what, there's going to be a new regional champion this year, as the winner of this one will play Machias. That'll be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday afternoon. Just to kind of set some things up for you as far as when we get to championship days, Friday night the Class B championships, the Northern Maine finals, will be at 7 and 8:45 here at the Cross Center. Then on Saturday it's 6 games. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. The Class S teams in the morning, Class D teams in the afternoon, and the Class C teams are at night. So that's what's coming up on Championship Saturday. And just talking to Mark Callan about this, and obviously you know Chris being very heavily involved here in Eastern Maine sports, we're going to broadcast all the championship games from the Cross Center. So we have 8 games for you on Friday and Saturday. It could be a busy time.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting for sure. That's great that we're able to do that. And let's get ready for some BC PVHS basketball here.
No question. And we want to thank our sponsors that have helped us all tournament long here and continue to help us with the 2026 Maine High School Basketball Tournament. Rowell's Garage, Herring Brothers, the Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, Governor's Restaurant, Angler's Restaurant, Sports Arena, Sluggers, Starboard Company Events, Gordon Contracting, Jamie Gilbert, Next Home Experience Realtor, Newport Glass, the Hammond Lumber Company, Black Bear Crane, Roundy's Paving, Pine State Nutrition, Hometown Nutrition, Durigo Nutrition, and Varney Chevrolet. They're helping us bring live tournament basketball here on Eastern Maine Sports. We'll award our Pine State Nutrition Player of the Game in the post-game show. And Sports Arena, we want to thank them. They're sponsoring our Player of the Day. So we take all of our Player of the Game winners, put them into a vote, and they have a chance to win the Player of the Day and get a Sports Arena gift card. So we appreciate all of their support and bringing you high school coverage here on Eastern Maine Sports. We'll take one final time out of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll meet the starters in this one and get you set for a great morning of high school basketball. Bangor Christian, Penobscot Valley next on Eastern Maine.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
Rowell's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rowell's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rowell's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back at the Cross Insurance Center, Toby Nelson along with Chris Lesner, Mark Calman, our producer this afternoon. We appreciate all his work behind the scenes as we get set for the starting lineups, the participants in this one here in just a moment. The Bangor Christian Patriots, the number 1 seed, 19-0, including their quarterfinal win, and the Penobscot Valley Howlers, 14-5. As Chris mentioned, the 5 losses, all to number 1 seeds. They lost 3 games to Bangor Christian and 2 games to Mattanockhook, all within striking distance. They didn't get blown out of any game. They just lost by 8 to 10 points on most of those games. So, Penobscot Valley is sitting right around. They've got a chance here today.
Yeah, we know that saying, hard to beat a good team 3 times. Is it hard to beat a good team 4 times?
We'll find out, because very rarely do you see that in a season. Let's get the participants in this one. Bob Beetham is the public address announcer for Game 2 of our morning session, Bangor Christian and Penobscot Valley. Let's send it over to Bob.
Girls Class D semifinal game features the number 4 seed and visiting Powers from Penobscot Valley High School with a record of 14-5, and the number 1 seed and home Patriots from Bangor Christian School with a record of 19-0. At this time, let's meet the participants in this morning's contest. Introducing first the team members for the visiting Penobscot Valley High School Howlers. An 8th grader, number 4, of Penn, Ireland. A freshman, number 12, Casey Loring. A sophomore, number 13, Nicole Solomon. An 8th grader, number 15, Julia LeBrun. Assistant coaches Alex Mooney, Brad Parody, and Lexi Ireland. The head coach from Penobscot Valley High School is Nate Case. And now introducing the team members for the Bangor Christian Patriots. 8th grader wearing 0, Peyton Nash. A sophomore number 2, Mariah Emerson. A junior number 10, Addison Caldwell. A senior captain, number 11, Carly Andrews. A freshman, number 15, Maris Kowalski. And a junior, number 24, Caroline Walden. The manager is Addison Tucker, assistant coach Scott DeRoss, and the head coach for Bangor Christian is Brock Bradford. Now for the starting lineups in this morning's semifinal contest. For Penobscot Valley at guard, a junior captain, number 2, Brooklyn Raymond. For Bangor Christian at guard, a senior captain, number 1, Mary Allen. For Penobscot Valley at guard, a senior captain, number 3, Riley Bolton. For Bangor Christian guard, a sophomore, number 3, Annie Allen. For Penobscot Valley at forward, a sophomore, number 10, Charlotte Croshoe. For Bangor Christian at guard, a freshman captain, number 4, Rivers Bradford. For Penobscot Valley at forward, a senior captain, number 20, Lila Cummings. For Bangor Christian at forward, a senior captain, number 30, Lindsay DeRost. And for the Penobscot Valley High School Howlers at forward, a junior, number 31, Addie Fowler. And for the Bangor Christian Patriots at forward, a junior, number 33, Reese Starbird. Officials for this game are Mr. Cowan, Mr. Johnston, and Ms. Bradstreet. Certified. Thank you for your services.
So those are the starting lineups for this one as the Penobscot Valley Howlers in the traveling green uniforms with the black and white trim. They'll start Brooklyn Raymond, Riley Moulton, Charlotte Brochu, Lila Cummings, and Abby Farley. The Bangor Christian Patriots in the home whites. They will start Mary Allen, Annie Allen, Rivers Bradford, Lindsay Duras, and Reese Starbird. Our officials, Mr. Johnston, Mr. Cowan, and Miss Bradstreet as we get set for high school basketball here on Eastern Maine Sports. Good crowd in here this morning, and I think a lot of people had some anticipation with this one, Chris, that this was going to be a really good basketball game. Want to come out and check this one out?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people were hoping, like I said earlier, that it was going to be the regional final, but the way the seeds play out, here we are in the semis, but both teams, I think, are okay with that. This should be good.
Winner gets Machias. The Bulldogs beat Central Aroostook earlier this morning, so now it's the Howlers and the Patriots as Penobscot Valley will go from left to right here in this first half, shooting at the Buck Street end of the Cross Insurance Center floor. Mary Allen jumping center for Bangor Christian. Lila Cummings for Penobscot Valley. Opening tip taken by Bangor Christian. Patriots beat them 3 times this season. Will the 4th time be a charm for the Howlers? We'll find out. Down inside, Annie Allen catches, shot no good. Rebound taken away by Penobscot Valley as the Howlers will go on the offensive side for the first time with Riley Moulton. Moulton running the point for the Howlers, wearing the traveling green uniforms. Off along the near side now, Abby Farley. As Farley brings it up top, this is Charlotte Brochu. Brochu, top of the key, guarded by Annie Allen of Bangor Christian. Driving baseline, Raymond, and gives it back up top to Brochu. They'll work the perimeter as we'll see how well the Howlers can do going down inside. Some pretty good size for Bangor Christian. Ball tied up, possession arrow. It stays with Penobscot Valley, so the Howlers will have possession. Penobscot Valley to inbound, along press row, along the near side, again going from left to right in the first half of play. Off in the corner for the Howlers is Brochu, looks for Moulton up top, now it's Raymond. Raymond, back to Moulton. And the Howlers in no real hurry right now, maybe they do want to slow it down a bit, see if they can keep possession of the basketball. As long as they have the ball on the offensive end, Bangor Christian can't score. Off the back door cut, the feed goes off to Charlotte Brochu, and she'll lay it in. Well-designed play by the Howlers. So Penobscot Valley jumps on top 2-0. Just a minute 15 gone by here in the first quarter. Here's Mary Allen for the Patriots. Off to Duras, now along the near side to Rivers Bradford. Duras with Mary Allen up top. 3-point shot comes up short. Rebound chased out to the corner, picked up by Penobscot Valley. The 4-seed Howlers with the lead and the basketball as we get this game underway. This is Lila Cummings for Penobscot Valley. Cummings works left side. Lost the dribble, able to pick it up. Now gives it back into the corner to Abby Farley. Farley to Brooklyn Raymond. Raymond and Moulton, two high-profile players for Penobscot Valley, and they've seen a lot of time on this court over the last few years. As a pull-up pop, as a shot up off the glass and in for Riley Moulton. Tough angle, Chris, still able to get that one to go with a jumper.
Yeah, quick start from Penobscot Valley.
Howlers up 4-0. Here's Duras now off on the near side, Annie Allen. She drives the lane, tries to pass it back up top. Ball knocked away, swarming Howler defense, and they work the steal. Riley Moulton along the left side in the front court. There's Moulton, she'll drive down the lane. The runner up off the glass and in. A 6-0 start here for Penobscot Valley.
Couldn't ask for a better start for the Howlers.
Howlers in a 1-2-2 zone defense. They're going to try to trap out front with Allen and Duras. Now along the baseline, Annie Allen. Mary Allen takes it off the dribble, whistle, and a blocking foul. That goes against Penobscot Valley. So our first foul on the Howlers. Goes on Abby Farley, her first. As the pass comes in, Mary Allen puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, as it's picked up and picked back up by Mary Allen. Looks to drive baseline, she's cut off nicely by Moulton. As Annie Allen up along the near side, stops, pulls up for three, it's short. Rebound taken off by Penobscot Valley. Howlers run to the front court, we get a whistle. And I think we have maybe an injured player.
I think Annie Allen got hit in the face.
Yeah, she's got
on that
blood.
last offensive possession here for Bangor Christian.
So she's going to have to check out. May got popped in the nose. It looks like or the mouth, possibly. She's bleeding from somewhere along the face. It's too far away to see. As they'll get her over to the training staff, and they'll take a look at her right now. Maris Kowalski checking in. Kowalski had a great quarterfinal, so they're getting some offense in right there for Allen. So after the whistle, Penobscot Valley inbounds, 4:45 to play here in the opening quarter. A 6-0 Penobscot Valley lead. On the baseline, it's Charlotte Brochu. Ball knocked away from her, but it comes right back to the Howlers, splitting through the defense. The shot no good for Cummings. Rebound, though, taken down by Penobscot Valley. So far, they've owned the offensive end of the floor. Cummings down on the right baseline, shovels it back, free throw line, up off the side of the rim, no good for Brochu. Rebound taken down by Kowalski of Bangor Christian. Patriots have been held scoreless for the first close to 4 minutes. Here's Mary Allen for three, off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Penobscot Valley, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Howlers. Coach Nate Case has to love the way the start this is going.
Yeah, good start on the boards, too. 5-2 early, Penobscot Valley. And you're going almost 4 minutes here with holding Bangor Christian without any points.
Timeout called by Brock Bradford and the Bangor Christian Patriots. Some exciting news. Pine State Nutrition, Durigo Nutrition, and Hometown Nutrition are our player of the game sponsors. And all the players from tournament games will get a gift card thanks to one of those three fine businesses. In this game, it happens to be Pine State Nutrition is our presenting sponsor of the player of the game. We'll award that in the post-game show. I say this afternoon. It will be this afternoon by the time we finish this one out, right? You lose track of time quickly in here.
Certainly do. And thought Penobscot Valley is doing a good job of kind of like slowing it down, running their offense. If you limit the Bangor Christian possessions and can execute your offense, you have a really good chance of winning.
They lost 3 times during the season, but all close games, lost by 8, 9, and 10 points. And then they lost to Mattinockcook, the other number 1 seed that's in Class C, lost to them twice. Off the inbounds pass, ball stolen, taken out, and the head of the pack, it goes to Mary Allen. She's going right to the glass, lays it up and in. So Mary Allen with the bucket. First points for Bangor Christian, makes it 6-2. Howlers slow it up as they walk it to front court with Lila Cummings. Cummings works left side, picks up the dribble, and gives it back off now to Moulton. So Riley Moulton to work the right side, guarded by Mary Allen. Good defensive assignment for her. The kick out, 3-point try. That one missed. That one taken by by Moulton. Rebound, that was 31, Abby Farley. So she missed a 3-point try. Comes up top to Starbird. She'll try 3 around the rim and off, no good. And a rebound to Penobscot Valley. Brooklyn Raymond front court with it for the Howlers. Raymond stops, pops for 3, side of the rim, no good. Rebound boxed around, taken out by Bangor Christian. Patriots running like they like to. Here's Rivers Bradford. Front court to Mary Allen. Pulls up from 10, off side of the rim, no good. Only green shirts there for the rebound, pulled down by the Howlers. Coach Nate Case telling this team to slow it down when they get to front court. This is not like them. I mean, I understand the game plan coming in to try to slow it down, but Penobscot Valley loves to push. They love an up-tempo style of game. But they look like they can play in the half court as well. Off along the baseline. Farley brings it all the way back to the left wing. So he goes right to left. She guarded out front by Starbird, and a timeout called by Coach Nate Case. He wants to chat it over with his club. So he gets the timeout called with 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. So kind of a chess match between these two teams.
Yeah, certainly has been. And Bangor Christian not shooting very well from the floor so far. Kowalski, since she's come in for Annie Allen, I don't know, we should see Annie Allen come back in soon, I would think. But Kowalski's done a good job grabbing 3 rebounds coming in off the bench. But thought maybe that one basket would see one go through, maybe would help Bangor Christian. But they're really struggling here early on. I think they want to get more up-tempo and do it with their defense, lead it to offense. So.
Talked about our player of the game sponsor. How about our player of the day sponsor, Sports Arena? They'll be sponsoring our player of the day. Each player from the game winners will be put into a vote for player of the day, and the winner will receive a Sports Arena gift card. Thanks to Sports Arena for presenting that and sponsoring our player of the day. We've seen some great players of the game so far this year.
Yes, we certainly have.
Out of the timeout, Riley Moulton for Penobscot Valley. They've got the lead in the basketball, 6-2 with 2:18 to play in the first quarter. Off to Raymond.
Eighth grader McKenna Ireland in the game too for the Howlers.
Had a really nice quarterfinal. Ireland dumps it down low, ball knocked away, but picking it up is Cummings. She'll give it off to Raymond. Raymond steps back, tries three off the back rim, no good. The rebound taken off by Bangor Christian, taken out of there by Kowalski. Kowalski to Duras, breaks the time stripe, under 2 to go in the first quarter. Mary Allen goes down low to Starboard. Starboard spins in the lane, goes up with a shot. It's blocked, but a foul. That'll send Starboard to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Reese Starboard fouled. Goes on Lila Cummings.
I think you're right, though. Kind of like a little bit what you talked about, Toby, was that I don't know if that kind of offense benefits Penobscot Valley.
Right.
Because you're not going to keep Bangor Christian down for the whole game. So, and it looks like they've struggled since they've kind of like gone into that offense. Seems like they want to get up and run more. They're a run and gun type team.
No question. You look at their points, they put up 76 a game. Both teams put up in the 70s. Second shot by Starboard, no good. Misses them both. And the rebound taken off by Penobscot Valley. Howlers lead at 6-2 with 1:40 to play in the first quarter. From the Cross Insurance Center here in Bangor, it's Riley Moulton working left side, goes down inside now to Cummings. Cummings spins, faces Starboard, and has to kick it back up top. Moulton takes it herself, baseline. As she gives it off, the shot goes to Charlotte Brochu. She nails it from the foul line. So Brochu from the foul line elbow makes it 8-2 in favor of the 4-seed Howlers. Pass to the free throw line with Starboard. It is tied up. Possession arrow favors Bangor Christian. But right now, everything the bouncers are going Penobscot Valley's way. They're working a little bit harder.
Yeah, they certainly are. Like you said, you couldn't envision a better start if you're Coach Case and the Howlers, for sure.
On the baseline, pull-up pop by Bradford, no good. Board pulled down by Penobscot Valley, Brooklyn Raymond. Straight up 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Here's Ireland, steps in, pulls up with a jumper, back rim, no good. Weak side board pulled down by Brochu. It's lost out of bounds off of Penobscot Valley, so off the baseline. And the Bangor Christian Patriots will have it with 56 seconds to go in the quarter. Going from our right to left here in this first half of play as we sit at press row at the Cross Insurance Center. Off in the corner, Bradford gives it down low to Starboard, right back to Bradford. Toes it for three, swish. So Bradford for three and cuts it down to a 3-point ball game with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Riley Moulton along the left side, hands it off to Raymond. Raymond now, Ireland just out front. Ireland gets a screen set for her and gives it off to Cummings. Cummings dribbling right side. Back to Raymond. Quickly double teamed as Starboard releases. She's up top for three. It's around the rim and in. So Brooklyn Raymond sticks a three. Her first points of the game. Answers back the Rivers Bradford three with 2 seconds to go. Allen off in the corner. Three at the buzzer is good. That one taken by Maris Kowalski. She hits it at the buzzer. And that ends the first quarter of play. After one, Penobscot Valley 11, Bangor Christian 8. We take a timeout, come back with second quarter action after this on Eastern Maine Sports.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
Back at the Cross Insurance Center, they reviewed that last shot to end the first quarter, and it didn't look like it was that close here in person, and they confirmed it that the shot was good, the three-pointer by Maris Kowalski. So It's 11-8 going to the second quarter. So, Chris, right at the end, the last 30 seconds or so of the first quarter, scoring started to open up for both clubs.
Yeah, 3-pointer for each side. So, see what happens here in the second.
11-8, Penobscot Valley leading Bangor Christian, the 4 seed leading the 1 seed. Winner will play Machias in the regional final on Saturday. Pull-up jumper goes for Brooklyn Raymond. Out of the quarter break, she hit it from the foul line elbow, and Penobscot Valley now leads it by 5. Mary Allen off in the corner now to Rivers Bradford. Annie Allen, her sister, went to the bench. She got popped in the mouth earlier and has not been back since. The drive, the layup goes for Rivers Bradford. So she's answering some of the scoring punch there for the Patriots.
Yes, absolutely. If you're going to take away Mary Allen, that's what Bangor Christian can do, and they can have some other players step up.
So Bradford with the bucket makes it 13-10. Running baseline, shot up off the window, no good for Moulton. Rebound ripped down by Bangor Christian. Mary Allen running into the front court. Allen left side, pulls it back up top to Starbird. Now they'll work around the perimeter. Ball goes through the hands of a Bangor Christian Patriot, but they're able to pick it back up. On the baseline, Bradford shovels it out to Mary Allen. Now in the corner, Duras, back to Allen. Bradford has it, it goes out of bounds. It goes off Penobscot Valley. 6:48 to go. You can just feel a pretty good intensity between these two clubs.
Yes, absolutely. And we've got Mariah Emerson checking in now for Bangor Christian. She is a sophomore for the Patriots.
So Emerson in at the free throw line. Kowalski gives it out to Bradford. And off to Duras for 3. Comes up short. Rebound taken down by Penobscot Valley. Out of it, Brooklyn Raymond. Into the front court, Ireland. Back to Raymond. Raymond working left side. Ireland gets away, so they have someone to pass to. Now it's Moulton up top. Fires it down low, but too far. Goes out of bounds on the baseline. So
I'll tell you, Ireland is an 8th grader. Doesn't have much size, but she does a great job handling the basketball.
She can handle the rock, and she can score. So you know what? She does a lot of good things for the Howlers. As just an 8th grader, she's going to have a great career in front of her. Here's Allen, swings it to Duras, baseline, Rivers Bradford. Takes it baseline, shovels it back up top to Allen. Allen down the lane, the whistle, the shot's good, and the foul. So Mary Allen got the bucket to go, and the foul on Penobscot Valley. Chance to tie it here with this free throw. Foul goes on Lila Cummings. That's her second. Allen at the free throw line to attempt it. As the free throw is good.
Allen up to 5 now for Bangor Christian.
6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Second quarter, Toby.
Second quarter. I meant first half, sorry. Yeah, it's still too early in the day for me. Here's Brooklyn Raymond. I'm a real night owl. As it goes to Ireland along the baseline, shot no good. Rebound taken down on the weak side, up off the glass, no good for Cummings, and it's taken down by Bangor Christian. So the Patriots, who trailed early by 6, they've got the game tied and a chance to take their first lead of the game here in this one. On the baseline, Emerson, down low, Bradford, and shovels it back out, Kowalski. Kowalski stops, gives it back. As Allen open, right side, 3 on the way, rattles it home. That's how quick they can get back in the game, Chris.
Yeah, they are explosive, that's for sure. Really slow start, but boy, they've come on here.
Bangor Christian leading it by 3, 16-13 Patriots. Great ball movement on that possession for Bangor Christian.
It's an 8-0 run right now for Bangor Christian.
Dump pass down inside. The catch, Cummings puts it up, no good, but she draws the foul. That'll send her to the free throw line for a couple.
Be the first free throw attempts of the game for Penobscot Valley.
At the free throw line, first shot no good. Cummings to get one more.
Reese Starbird back in for Bangor Christian as well. Or coming in anyways, so the scores table.
16-13 in favor of Bangor Christian. As the second free throw is good, so she makes one of 2. 16-14. They haven't put that up on the scoreboard. Yeah, it goes.
There it goes.
I was going to say, because before long the scorekeepers in the crowd would be hollering. Rivers Bradford Off to Kowalski, corner, 3 on the way, side of the rim, no good. It was right in front of us. Off the left side, the board taken down by McKenna Ireland, smallest player on the court. Ireland, free throw line, pull up, pop, swish.
Oh, she's a good player.
So Ireland with the bucket, tied at 16. Little 3-0 run here for the Howlers. Mary Allen trying to answer back off the glass, can't get it to go as she drove the lane. The rebound taken off by Cummings. Cummings into the front court with it for the Howlers. 4:25 to play in the first half. Takes it baseline, gives it back up top to Ireland from 15, rattles it around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brochu, goes up with a shot, no good. But she's fouled, that'll send her back to the free throw line. So again, game of ebbs and flows, and right now momentum starting to shift back in the Howlers' direction.
Bangor Christian followed with 33. Reese Starford, her first, team second. At the line, number 10, Charlotte Brochu.
At the free throw line, first one on the way is good. And the second one for Brochu. That one's good as well. 2 of 2 at the free throw line. And Penobscot Valley, a 5-0 run. They've got the lead back at 18-16 with 4 minutes to go. And it seems like this is going to be the way it is all game long. Here's Kowalski. Drives baseline along the left side. Looks inside to shovel the pass. It's stolen away by guess who? It's Ireland. McKenna Ireland with another steal. You got a rebound, a couple steals, few points. Playing very well off the bench for Coach Nate Case. Cummings up top with it for Penobscot Valley. Tries to back her way down. Kicks it back up top to Ireland. Ireland steps left side. Nothing there. Now looks to drive down the lane. She does. Weaves her way through traffic. Shots no good. Kowalski clears the board. Stolen back, though, by Moulton. So Riley Moulton with the steal. Off to Cummings, top of the key. Along the near side, Raymond toes one up from three-point land. Front rimmed it, no good. Long rebound chased out by Rivers Bradford. Bradford with 3:20 to work with in the first half. Off to Mary Allen, right side, 3 on the way, swish. Allen's heated up here in this quarter. 9 in the quarter, 11 in the game for her. She's got 11 of the 19 points. Bangor Christian retakes a 1-point lead. Howlers work right side with Raymond as the clock ticks under 3 minutes. Now Ireland to Cummings, top of the key. Cummings backing her way down through traffic in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound taken off by Bangor Christian. Patriots into the front court as it was Duras with the rebound. Got it out to Mary Allen. Duras to Rivers Bradford. Up top, Allen has it now. Off to Rivers Bradford for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken out by Raymond. Quickly down court looking for Ireland. As it's tipped, it goes out of bounds, and it goes off of Penobscot Valley.
Penobscot Valley crowd didn't like that call. Too far away, I can't see it, so I can't question the official on that side. But
Coach Case is saying, didn't the ball get tipped? He said, yes, by your players. So it was a quick conversation. So out of the inbound situation is Mary Allen with it with 2:20 to go in the half. Off to Rivers Bradford, right side in the front court. He's behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass to Kowalski to Allen. Long three-point try, no good. And the foul, the rebounding action goes on, I believe, on Bangor Christian. It's
going to go on.
It is on Penobscot Valley on Brochu. They're going to get her with a push underneath the basket. So not a shooting situation. And it's only the second team foul on the Howlers. So
I mean, obviously you're allowed to box out, but you can't keep pushing them out of there.
You can't displace the other player. So it's inbounded for Bangor Christian. As Bradford into the corner, now to Emerson. Gives it down low, a whistle and a foul. This one again on Charlotte Brochu coming over the top. Over on Starboard, so another Penobscot Valley foul.
It'll be 3 in the quarter, so no bonus yet.
Mary Allen on the inbounds to Starboard. She'll try 3 off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Raymond. She's triple teamed, and a reach-in foul on Bangor Christian. So Raymond, a good strong rebound. She turned, she had white shirts all over her, and the official right there said, no, that's a foul. So that goes on Rivers Bradford. Remember, Annie Allen back early in the game got hit in the mouth, And she's been out ever since. So
seems like it might be kind of serious.
Yeah, if she's not coming back in, yeah. We'll see if she comes back in the second half or if she's out for the game. Minute 49 to play in the first half. 19-18, Bangor Christian with a lead over Penobscot Valley, the 1 seed over the 4 seed. 3-point shot of the way is good for McKenna Ireland, the 8th grader.
Wow, she's got
answering back.
She's got a big-time game, Toby.
Penobscot Valley retakes the lead by 2. Allen swings it along the near side to Kowalski. And now Rivers Bradford. Bradford down the lane is knocked away from behind, picked up by Raymond of Penobscot Valley. The Howlers in the front court. Ireland along the baseline. Backs her way down. She's going to be double teamed along the baseline. Gets rid of it, and she's fouled as she passed the ball either by Emerson or Starbird. It's only the 4th team foul, not shooting yet. Remember, it's 5 team fouls per quarter now for a team. I love that rule. That really has kind of changed the game.
It really has.
Shooting less free throws, keeping a little bit better flow.
Yep.
Foul went on Starbird. Lindsay Duras back in the game. Inbounds pass to Cummings. Backs her way down through traffic. Lays it up off the glass and in. Just did all the work herself that time by weaving down the lane. Penobscot Valley back up on top by 4. 23-19. 48 seconds to play here in the first half. Pass to the corner and nobody there. So it's thrown away, and Penobscot Valley will get it back with 45 seconds to go. If you're Coach Nate Case, I think you hold for the last shot. May want to bring his team up and play a 4 corners offense.
Absolutely, yeah.
You'd go into the half leading, at worst, being up 4 points, which I think he'd take if you told him, on the pregame show. As they dribble into traffic and the ball's jumped up, possession arrow goes to Penobscot Valley. So exactly what they didn't want to do was turn it over.
Good job by Bangor Christian to reach in and tie that ball up, and now maybe they want to hold for a final possession here. Paxton King is checked in for the Howlers, replacing Brochu, who goes to the bench.
Yeah, she's got 2 fouls. They don't want to risk her picking up her 3rd. Penobscot Valley stays in the 1-2-2 zone. They throw it away as the Howlers with the steal. Out with it, Riley Moulton. Doesn't have a lane to the basket, so she pulls it back up top to Raymond. Raymond fires down along the baseline. Ireland catches, pull up, pop, back rim, no good. Rebound taken around by Bangor Christian. Patriots have plenty of time, 8 seconds to work with, and Mary Allen's got the basketball. Allen fouled. It goes on Penobscot Valley. It's only the 4th team foul. That's not a terrible foul for Penobscot Valley. Riley Moulton called for the foul. And a sub coming in, Abby Farley back in. Moulton will check out. Duras to inbound along the baseline. Comes in up top, Mary Allen. Allen gives it off, is off to Rivers Bradford.
I don't know how much time was left.
Bradford shot at the buzzer, that one goes.
Yes, they did.
Wow. She got it on the baseline. That's the second time they've had a buzzer beater as Rivers Bradford hits it at the buzzer. She finishes out the first half with 7 points and cuts it down to a 2-point game. But again, Penobscot Valley not playing for the final shot. You go from up 4 to just up 2 at the half because you decided to take that shot early.
Yes, and boy, it didn't look like at first. Bangor Christian knew how much time was left there, and Rivers Bradford just got up that one up in time, and that's a big basket going into the half.
They are going to go look at it, and again, I don't think there's any reason to look at this basket outside of the fact that they have the technology to do so. So I believe the shot is going to count, and that's how the first half ends here from the Cross Insurance Center. So Penobscot Valley with a 2-point lead going to the half. And Chris, Penobscot Valley, the game, the tempo would seem to favor them right now just because of how they played during the regular season.
Yes, absolutely. You got to be happy going into the locker room with a lead. Again, they had a chance to extend that at the end of the half, but jump ball and went the other way. And then a quick shot after they got a steal and kind of hurt Penobscot Valley at the end of that half. But Good job by Bangor Christian bouncing back to get that last shot.
It was 11-8 after one quarter. It's 23-21 the score here at the half. Bangor Christian trailing the Penobscot Valley Howlers. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, our halftime report. You're listening to live coverage of Tourney 2026 here on Eastern Maine Sports.
Sweatshirts, jackets, hats, baby clothes, and much more. Get your Eastern Maine Sports merch at www.bonfire.com/store/Eastern-Maine-Sports or at easternmainsports.com. Wide selection of items available with more being added frequently.
Are you looking for the perfect house? Well, look no further than Next Home Experience Realtor, Jamie Gilbert. Jamie covers the greater Bangor area all the way up to Greenville. She offers superior personal service before, during, and after your transaction. So if you are in the greater Bangor area and you see Luke the next home dog on a lawn, make sure to call Next Home Experience Realtor Jamie Gilbert. Give her a call at 207-343-1215 and get started on finding your dream home today.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Get hydrated and energized and feel fantastic at Pine State Nutrition. Whether you're an athlete, a workaholic, or a parent on the go, we have something for everyone. Get your tea or shake filled with healthy energy, hydration, immunity, protein, and so much more. Healthy starts here at Pine State Nutrition on Broadway in Bangor.
Bring the family to Angler's Restaurant, where Maine classics like fried clams, haddock, and lobster are served with a smile. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order ahead to go. See our full menu at anglersseafoodrestaurant.com, your hometown seafood spot. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today.
Back at the Cross Insurance Center at the half, Toby Nelson along with Chris Lesner. It's a lead for Penobscot Valley 23-21 over Bangor Christian. First half numbers for you for the Penobscot Valley Howlers. They had 5 players get into the scoring column. 6 points for Charlotte Brochu, 5 for McKenna Ireland, 5 for Brooklyn Raymond, 4 for Riley Moulton, 3 for Lila Cummings. Their total of 23 points. On the flip side for Bangor Christian, 3 players scored. Mary Allen with 11, Rivers Bradford with 7, Maris Kowalski with 3, 23-21. Penobscot Valley with a lead here at the half. But again, a game of back and forth. Both teams had leads, not huge leads, but you just kind of feel like the second half may play a lot out like the first half, and it might come down to the last possession.
Yeah, pretty tight game both ways. Rebounds are pretty even right now, 14-12 in favor of PVHS, and we should see a lot of the same in the second half. You're right, Toby.
Penobscot Valley and Bangor Christian, the winner to play Machias in the regional championship game, as the Bulldogs knocked off Central Aroostook earlier this morning. So it'll be number 2 seed Machias against either number 1 Bangor Christian or number 4 Penobscot Valley in the regional championship game. The Class D boys semifinals are tomorrow morning at 10 and 11:30 here at the Cross Center. This afternoon, Class B basketball, B boys semis come your way at 2 o'clock, and at 3:30 we'll have live coverage of Herman and Gardner boys. That gets underway at 2 o'clock. It's followed up by Coney and Ellsworth boys, the 1-5 matchup. And then on the tonight, it's the Class B girls moving in here for their semifinals as well. So we look forward to a great day of high school basketball here on Eastern Maine Sports. And you'll be with me at 2 o'clock as well, correct? For the
will be a great game.
Herman Gardner.
Yeah.
They played during the season once, and it wasn't close, but I got to imagine today's is going to be a lot closer. Those are 2 teams with contrasting styles, but some really good athletes out there on the court.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I look forward to covering that one with you, Toby.
So we'll have that one this afternoon for you on Eastern Maine Sports at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, your Class C semifinals. It was kind of strange looking at the final heel points and standings in Northern, I don't know what it was, Northern Maine boys. All the 5 seeds beat the 4 seeds in Class A through S. So wow. It was not good to be a 4 seed in this year's tournament.
Oh, wow.
It's sort of like the 5-12 matchup in the NCAA tournament, right?
Yes, you always get a 12 beating a 5. Yes.
It always seems to be that way, but this year a 5 seed was the seed to be as far as for upsets to go, because from Class A to S, so in all 5 classes in Northern Maine, all 5s beat the 4s. So Championship Saturday, Championship Friday night starts at 7 o'clock. It's Class B action. And then on Saturday here at the Cross Center, we'll have Class S in the morning, D in the afternoon, and C at night. So that's what's coming up here in Bangor. We look forward to covering all those games for you here on Eastern Maine Sports. Again, audio coverage only. We don't have the rights to the video, so we do the best we can and bring you audio coverage. It's free of charge thanks to all of our fine sponsors. Rowell's Garage, Herring Brothers, Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, Governor's Restaurant, Angler's Restaurant, the Sports Arena, Sluggers, Starbird Company Events, it's Gordon Contracting, Jamie Gilbert Next Home Experience, Newport Glass, Hammond Lumber Company, Black Bear Crane, Roundy's Paving, Pine State, Hometown, and Durigo Nutrition, and Varney Chevrolet. They are our proud sponsors, and because of them, free coverage of all this tournament basketball on YouTube. Yes. And on X as well.
Yes, absolutely. And, it's been a busy week so far. Got a lot more to go before we wrap up. And then, of course, we got the state tournament next weekend as well. So a lot more games still to play, Toby. So it's going to be a Penobscot Valley possession.
Yep. Howlers, remember, they started off on a 6-0 run. They scored the first 6 points of the game.
Kind of wonder if you're going to see Annie Allen here in the second half. I don't know. But she is not out there for the Patriots. So Annie Allen has not returned since that injury.
It was in her. I don't know if it was her nose or her mouth. I couldn't really tell from the distance.
I'm gonna guess maybe it was something in her mouth.
Maybe lost a tooth or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was, but you're right. She has not come back to the game. So and she's obviously a big loss when she's not out there for the Bangor Christian Patriots. Out of the timeout, the drive, the shot, no good by Riley Moulton. We get a whistle and a traveling violation. As coming down with the basketball was Penobscot Valley. Charlotte Brochu fell down with it. She's called for steps. So it'll be turned back over. It was a switch up sides. Bangor Christian going from left to right here in the second half of play, going to the basket away from us. As it's Lindsay Duras with it for Bangor Christian. Patriots bowed out in the semifinals last year as well as the 1 seed. They lost to Skank in that regional play last year. Penobscot Valley won the Class C state championship last year. At the free throw line, Mary Allen pulls up with a shot, comes up short, and it goes out of bounds off Bangor Christian. So we'll see what the Howlers do with it. 7:19 to play here in the third quarter from the Cross Insurance Center. Toby Nelson, Chris Lesner with you on Eastern Maine Sports. Mark Calman, our producer. Yeah, Rivers Bradford not starting the second half either. So you're talking about two prolific scorers for this Bangor Christian team not on the court. Is Bradford out? And I don't know about her situation, if she's hurt or not. And Annie Allen. On the floor, ball loose as Bangor Christian goes after it. It's going to be picked up by Kowalski. Although Kowalski's a very good scorer in her own right.
Yeah, she absolutely is. And she did a good job in that first half of grabbing 6 rebounds. Patriots.
Duras, Kowalski, now Mary Allen fires down inside to starboard. It goes out of bounds. Stays with the Bangor Christian Patriots.
She's another one for Bangor Christian that's going to have a promising career with the Patriots. Is Kowalski, only a freshman.
In the corner. As the Patriots come out front with it, it's Mary Allen. She's fouled. So Bangor Christian, Penobscot Valley has kind of made a concerted effort to slow it down a little bit. Not the traditional run and gun, up and down, full court pressure. They're still providing pressure, but they're trying to slow the game down a bit.
Overall, defensively, they've done a really good job.
Bradford coming back to the bench, so she's on the sideline now. She puts her water bottle down and takes a seat. I imagine we'll see her on the floor here fairly soon for Coach Brock Bradford's bunch. Out to Kowalski, toes one up from three-point land, comes up short, rebound taken down, now stolen by Starboard. Starboard gives it off to Mary Allen. Allen to Starboard. As I say that, Rivers Bradford goes to the scorer's table. Mary Allen, 3 on the way, it's no good. Weak side board taken out by Raymond of Penobscot Valley. Raymond up ahead now to Cummings. Cummings fires it down inside, nice catch, turn in the lane, shot up off the glass and in for Abby Farley, her first points of the game. So Farley with the bucket. Penobscot Valley goes back on top by 4. Here's Mary Allen, bounces it into the corner. Kowalski catches, 3-point shot comes up short. Rebound fought for, picked up by Bangor Christian. Starboard is tied up or a timeout?
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout called by Bangor Christian. So timeout called. It'll be BC ball down on the baseline out of the timeout. A reminder, in our post-game report, we will award our Pine State Nutrition Player of the Game. Player of the game will get a gift card from Pine State Nutrition, where they can use that for energy drink, whatever they'd like to at Pine State Nutrition here in Bangor. 5:41 to play in the third quarter, and the second half, Chris, kind of starting out like the first half with Penobscot Valley having a little bit of the offensive edge.
Yes, and they've done a nice job defensively as well. Mary Allen has 11 points in this game, but they've done a good job to slow her down some offensively. They need to continue to do the same thing here. And let's see what Bangor Christian calls out of this timeout.
So it'll be Patriots ball out of the timeout. They inbound along their baseline. As Duras inbounds to Mary Allen, puts the shot up quickly off the glass. No good. Rushed it a bit, but had a hand in front of her too. Rebound out to Penobscot Valley. Tipped away from behind. Cummings lost it, and it goes out of bounds, but off of Bangor Christian. It was hit from behind. It'll stay with the Howlers. So Raymond to inbound it. Fires it up top. Farley's got it. As Farley now to Cummings at the free throw line. Cummings guarded by Starboard. Backs her way down inside. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds to Bangor Christian. Knocked out of bounds by Charlotte Brochu. Howlers pick up at half court. Most of the time with Penobscot Valley, you see full court pressure. They're all over the place. But that speeds the game up if you do that.
Yes, it certainly does.
It speeds the tempo up, and I don't think they want to do that. They're playing. This has been working very, very well for them. As the ball's stolen, Mary Allen goes down. The layup to the glass, no good. We get a whistle and a foul. The player down on the other end is Mary Allen. And she gets this very slow to get up. So she'll be helped up by Starboard. And she'll walk to the far side. Foul goes on Rivers Bradford. That's her second.
Scary moment for Bangor Christian fans right there.
It was not in a shooting situation, so the Howlers inbound along the baseline with Raymond. They're going from right to left here in this second half, leading by 4 with 5:06 to go in the third. In the lane, turnaround shot's good. Lila Cummings rattles it home. 5 points for her. And it's up to a 6-point Penobscot Valley lead. Cross-court pass, they'll kick up top, stolen. Ball taken out for the Howlers by Moulton to the glass, lays it in. Riley Moulton with a bucket, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest lead for the Howlers, and a timeout called by Bangor Christian with 4:45 to play in the third quarter. And Chris, it's out to an 8-point advantage for the Howlers.
Yeah, a little careless of the basketball for Bangor Christian there, and Riley Moulton came up with a steal and got the layup, and yeah, the biggest lead now for Howlers, 8 points, and Patriots in trouble here.
29-21, it's Penobscot Valley, the 4 seed, leading the 1 seed. Bangor Christian played them 3 times during the regular season. All wins for the team in white, but not so far here this afternoon. Penobscot Valley has held the offensive advantage. They're dictating tempo, and they've got a lead with 4:45 to play in the third quarter here at the Cross Center.
Yeah, started exactly the same way the game started. Toby, 6 straight points here to open the second half for PVHS, and let's see what Coach Bradford can do over there in the huddle and draw up here with the Patriots. I really think the loss of Annie Allen has a lot to do with what's going on right now out here on the floor.
4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Mary Allen, who went down in the last possession, she still doesn't seem to be moving as fast as she normally does. And she'll walk it into front court for the Bangor Christian Patriots out of the timeout. Guarded by Moulton, who just had the steal and the lay-in. Starboard on the baseline. She'll catch it from 18, puts the shot up off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken out by Penobscot Valley. They've got a player up ahead with Abby Farley. Nobody back for the Patriots. She lays it in. So a kick out for Abby Farley. It's a 10-point ball game with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Mary Allen to Starboard, a whistle and a foul on Farley. As when Allen got rid of the ball, Farley may have given her a little bit of the business, and that knocked her down, so a foul on Farley.
Mary Allen's going to have to take over this game for Bangor Christian, and can't afford to get down any more than they are right now.
They haven't scored in this quarter. It's a 8-0 run. It was 23-21 at the half. Pass into the corner, driving baseline, nice pass underneath the Starboard. She catches and lays it in. They needed that bucket. Starboard with her first points of the game. 31-23, excuse me. As the ball knocked away and stolen, taken back out here by the Patriots. So they're running with it. It's Rivers Bradford to the glass, puts it up, no good. A wild shot, no good, and rebound taken off by Raymond. Howlers running, and then they think, you know what, we're going to slow it up when they get to front court. Played an impressive game so far, trying to keep it going. Up top, it's Farley, drives, goes right side, shot no good. A little bit too far, rebound comes out to Mary Allen. Allen dribbles up at midcourt. Penobscot Valley fans wanting a backcourt violation, but unfortunately, fans, she never established front court first. They'll figure it out eventually. Ball ripped away and stolen.
They had Starboard wide open for a layup, too, on that, and a good job by Cummings to wrestle that ball away.
So Cummings with the steal played a really good role here for Penobscot Valley with under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Team leads it by 8. Cummings dribbling up top, not closely guarded. She can keep dribbling right now. Starboard comes out to get her. Ball knocked away from her, goes into the back court. As Allen has it, now throws it ahead to Starboard. Starboard goes right side of the glass, puts the shot up, no good, but gets fouled.
Mary Allen, great hustle.
Lila Cummings called for the foul, her third. That'll send Starboard to the free throw line for 2 shots. Very physical game out there for both these clubs. A lot of players limping around and a little bit sore. They're going to know they're in a battle when this one's over. At the free throw line, Reese Starboard to shoot 2. As the first one on the way off the front rim, no good. She'll get one more. She's 0 of 3 from the line. Second shot is good. She makes 1 of 2. 31-24, 2:35 to play in the third quarter. Penobscot Valley with a lead in the basketball. It's been as much as 10 here in this third quarter of play. Riley Moulton works right side, kicks it off in the corner to Ireland. Now up top with it, 3-point try. Raymond off the side of the rim, no good. Maybe a little bit quick trigger that time. And here comes Bangor Christian trying to cut into the deficit a little more. Duras off on the near side, Starboard. Now Kowalski down low. Rivers Bradford gives it off on the left side. Mary Allen for 3, too hard. Rebound, Kowalski puts it up, no good. And it's taken back by Penobscot Valley. Neither team making a bucket when they need to right now. Riley Moulton up over the time stripe. Class D semifinal. Penobscot Valley and Bangor Christian. Played 3 times during the season, all wins for the BC Patriots, but Penobscot Valley's got the lead right now with 1:38 to play in the third. Megan Ireland being very patient with it. Now up top to Moulton, guarded by Allen. Fires it down inside, the catch, the shot's good! Off the glass and in for Lila Cummings, and she's fouled. That'll send her to the free throw line for a opportunity for a 3-point play, but what great ball movement that time, Chris, by the Howlers.
Yes, absolutely. That was gorgeous, and was able to locate Cummings in a great strong move, and now she's going to have a chance for a 3-point play.
So they went inside out, got the basket. Cummings makes the free throw. It's back to a 10-point ball game. 8 points here in the game for Cummings. Ball stolen. Thrown away as Brooklyn Raymond has it. Nice give up from Moulton. Lays it up and in and draws the foul. The steal, the layup, and a chance for another 3-point play. Reese Starboard, that's her 4th foul. She'll check out as Mariah Emerson checks in. And at the free throw line, trying to cap off the 3-point play, is Riley Moulton. As Moulton's free throw on the way is good.
This is definitely the largest deficit all season Bangor Christian has faced.
So Moulton with 9 points. 37, 24, and a travel in the backcourt. Patriots down by 13 with 1:12 to play in the third quarter. If you're Penobscot Valley, you play that toe that line. You want to keep the foot on the gas, but you also want to make sure you keep the lead that you have. Howlers with it. Cummings up top. Guarded by Kowalski. Now gives it off to Brochu. Brochu near side Raymond behind the 3-point line. Raymond goes down low as Cummings. She turns, faces, nice pass across the lane, off the glass and in for Charlotte Brochu. That was kind of a look what I found. She backed into traffic and found an open player. It's up to a 15-point game. In the lane, Emerson puts the shot up around the rim and off, no good. Rebound taken off by Penobscot Valley and a foul on Bangor Christian. Everything right now bouncing the Howlers' way, Chris.
Yeah, this is just kind of surprising. Bangor Christian hasn't trailed like this all season, so definitely the largest deficit.
39-24. It was 23-21 at the half. And the Howlers have just poured it on here in this third quarter. The 1 seed trailing the 4 seed. Still a lot of time, still a full quarter to go. 25 seconds left here in the third. Here's Ireland. Howlers look to play for the last shot. Raymond picks up the dribble. Now gives it to Moulton at the free throw line. They'll kick it back up top. Coach Nate Case hollering out to pull it out here for the Howlers. Ireland with 9. Goes down low with it. Quick double team as they swing it up top. Raymond with 3 seconds. Raymond puts up a three-point shot. That one rattles around, falls off at the buzzer. And the third quarter in the books here for the Penobscot Valley Howlers. After 3, Penobscot Valley 39, Bangor Christian 24. Back with fourth quarter action right after.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
That was a 16-3 quarter in favor of Penobscot Valley as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. Toby Nelson, Chris Lesnar with you from the Cross Insurance Center. And Chris, the Howlers opened it up there in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Howlers howled there in the third quarter. Old Bangor Christian only 3 points. All 3 of those points came from Reese Starbird. But again, we got a whole quarter to play, and this is an explosive Bangor Christian team, so it's not over yet.
Reach-in foul by Riley Moulton. No, not by the least bit. As a foul goes on Riley Moulton, her second, reaching in on Mary Allen. So the Patriots have the ball out of bounds along the near side, trailing it by 15 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Allen off to Duras as Duras picks up the basketball, gives it out now to Rivers Bradford. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Bangor Christian. All the loose balls seem to fall the Howlers' way in the third quarter, and a ball thrown out of bounds by Mary Allen, looking along the baseline as Mariah Emerson wasn't ready for it. Actually, it was too high anyway, and it was thrown out of bounds. So turned over, ball goes back to Penobscot Valley. Howlers have it in the backcourt as Riley Moulton. Bangor Christian picking up with some full court pressure. Moulton dribbles behind the back, has Allen on her. It's going to be a blocking foul on Allen. They'll get her with a hand check. Moulton's a great ball handler out there too, so that's really who you want to have a ball in the hands of. Between her and Raymond, they can get it done. Then you have Ireland out there, just an 8th grader, but she can play. That's Allen's first. Pass comes in. Moulton. And she'll get it now into the front court. Pass along the baseline. Raymond toes one up from three-point land and hits it. Man, that's a big-time shot. That's one of those ones as a coach you say, no, no, no. Oh, yeah, you had it all along. It's up to an 18-point lead for the Howlers, 42-24. Mary Allen. They're 50 points under their regular season total as far as points scored. Ball stolen, taken out by Bangor Christian. Howlers give it up. Off to Moulton. This is where you start to see some of that championship pedigree showing through for Penobscot Valley. They know how to win in big situations. Here's Ireland, the whistle, and she traveled. Up faked and pulled the pivot foot before she took off. She's called for the travel. So it's turned over. Ball goes back to Bangor Christian with 6:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mary Allen looks to clear out, now gives it off on the far side. Coming in the game, number 24, Caroline Walden. Gives it back to Allen. She'll run it through the lane. Shot no good off the front rim. That's just how it's going for Bangor Christian right now.
They've done a good job to contain her, Mary Allen. That's been a big part of this game story.
Had 11 points all in the first half. They've only scored 3 points in the second half. Up top, it's Ireland, and she called for a travel. She picked up the basketball and put it back down, so essentially a double dribble. Or palming, whatever you want to call it. And it's turned over, ball back to BC with 6:14 to play, so they're down 18, and time is ticking away where The Patriots need some points. In the corner, three-pointer. That one's hit as they put Walden in. She sticks a three. So Walden for three makes it 42-27.
Still almost 6 minutes left in this game.
There's
time to go.
There's time to go, and Bangor Christian has the shooters and the offensive know-how. They've got to get the ball back and not allow Penobscot Valley to score. It's Ireland with it as she picks up the dribble.
Ooh, almost a steal there.
Now to Cummings. Cummings drives the lane. Nice move in the lane, lays it in. So Cummings did it herself that time.
She's had a big game for them.
10 points. She's done a lot more, too, on the defensive end, also with assists and rebounds. Makes it 44-27. Mary Allen wanted the three-point shot, goes through the lane. The runner gets it to go and draws the foul.
First points for her since the second quarter.
So Allen with the bucket makes it 44-29 with 5:19 to play. But you start looking at it, you're down essentially, if she makes this free throw, you're down 7 possessions with or 5, I guess, with 3-pointers. Penobscot Valley, you don't have to hurry at this point. Give them less possessions. 5:19 to go, 44-29. So Allen at the free throw line. Is the free throw off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down, though, by Bangor Christian. Starbird gives it to Allen. So she missed the foul shot. See if she can make up for it right now. Allen up top, guarded by Ireland. She'll step back. Allen for three. Swish, so she makes up for it. That's what they can't have happen, to see her get hot. Down to a 12-point game. 5 minutes to play. Still plenty of time in this one. Into the front court, Cummings gives it off to Ireland. Ireland guarded out front by Walden. Now Starbird picking up Cummings. Cummings picks up the dribble, gives it off to Ireland. She'll come up for three. The shot no good. Probably an ill-advised shot, and it's pulled out by Rivers Bradford. Bradford lost the handle, picked back up by Bangor Christian. Into the front court, down the lane, the runner too hard for Moulton. And it's pulled back out by the Patriots.
I'm not sure why you're rushing things if you're Penobscot Valley.
Mary Allen, that's how they play during the season, of kind of a helter-skelter pace, and it works for them. But again, when you're trying to salt away the clock, it's tough. Three-point try off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Penobscot Valley, taken out by Brooklyn Raymond. As we approach the 4-minute mark, we're halfway through the fourth quarter. It was 15 at the end of three quarters. It's 12 right now. Ireland catches, shot on the way, around the rim and in. So you got it from the baseline. The 8th grader with the friendly roll. Ireland with the bucket, 46-32. Here's Allen, swings it cross court. Catching, they'll go baseline, the Patriots will, with Kowalski. Now up top with Starbird. A reach-in foul on Ireland. Ireland reaches in, call for the foul with 3.5 minutes to play. More subs coming in for the Patriots as Brock Bradford changing it up.
Timeout.
A timeout called. Yeah, Emerson coming back in. Bradford goes to the bench. She may be injured. She's kind of limping over to the sideline. So we've seen a lot of injuries today. Patriots have been hampered by the injury bug, and a timeout call with 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Penobscot Valley leading it 46-32. We'll be awarding our Pine State Nutrition Player of the Game in the post-game show, and we're going to have some tough choices to make here, I think, Chris.
Yes, a lot of good stats on the Penobscot Valley side. Brooklyn Raymond has had a big game. Riley Moulton. Mila Cummings has been big down in the post and also defensively for the Howlers. So we're going to have to talk about that, Toby.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's a big private conversation that we have, and then we'll let things happen. We'll have that conversation during the post-game show. And what I'm going to do, Chris, I'm going to defer to you. I'm going to say what I think, but I'm going to say, okay, you're the color guy. You're the one to figure it out. So
okay.
You make sure you're ready.
Okay, I'll be ready. I'm looking at the stats right now. But.
Yeah. Mark pays you the big bucks for that to make those decisions, so make sure you do that. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So out of the timeout, Bangor Christian ball, trailing by 14. They need points. They need them in a hurry, as the Howlers, they've gone back into kind of a zone defense, to kind of a trapping zone. In the corner, three-point try by Walden, comes up short, goes out of bounds, stays with Bangor Christian, so the Patriots will have a chance to trigger underneath their own basket. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. We'll take a little dinner break. And then come back at 2 o'clock with Herman and Gardner boys. That's the Class B boys semifinals. As a whistle, 5-second violation. So a turnover, and the ball goes back to Penobscot Valley. Penobscot Valley won the championship last year for a reason, Chris, and I think we're seeing it right now.
Yep. Definitely a championship pedigree, and their defense is showing up big time today.
Giving up 32 points as the Howlers inbound. Still plenty of time left. Almost had 2 back-to-back 5-second violations. Moulton gets it into front court. Races into the front court area for Penobscot Valley. Now she runs it back to the half-court stripe. Gives it off on the near side to Brooklyn Raymond. Raymond guarded by Duras. Bangor Christian's only committed 1 foul, so they're going to have to start fouling here in order to stop the clock because the Howlers, I think, are looking to salt some time away. This is Ireland. Ireland working right side in front of the bench. Timeout called by Nate Case, so he'll talk it over. Wants to slow his team down a bit. With 2:47 to play. Still, it's a 14-point ball game. Winner plays Machias in the regional championship. The Bulldogs knocking off Central Aroostook earlier this morning. We'll have live coverage of that game on Saturday afternoon. That's the 2 o'clock game in the afternoon. All the regional championships from here from Bangor will be on Eastern Maine Sports. We'll have live coverage for you, so we're glad we can do that for you on YouTube and on X as well. Any closer to a decision on that player of the game, Chris?
Still looking at the stats.
All right.
Still looking at it.
When you have to count past 10, I see you taking your shoe off to use your toe. I understand that. So,
speaking of the Class B semifinals, I think we should see some bigger crowds in here this afternoon for sure.
Looking forward to those games this afternoon. The 2 boys games, Herman taking on Gardner, Coney, and Ellsworth boys. So it's KVAC versus Big East in both those games.
Such contrasting styles between those 2 leagues.
Very much so, yeah. Up top, ball knocked away from behind, goes out of bounds. It was knocked out of bounds put up by Bangor Christian by Rivers Bradford. Penobscot Valley inbounds. Howlers with Brooklyn Raymond. They want to get the ball in Moulton's hands if they can. Into Cummings. And a foul. If you're Bangor Christian, you got to start fouling with 2:37 to go. You can't see more seconds tick off the clock without you having the ball. Here's with it out front, a whistle, another foul. It's on Mary Allen. Don't know if she was looking to do that, but essentially they need to stop the clock. So the hand-checking foul on Allen. Inbounding on the sideline. 3rd foul on Bangor Christian. Comes into Cummings. Might as well not waste any more time if you're Bangor Christian. The handoff goes to Riley Moulton. Bangor Christian is not going to look to score here unless they get a layup. They're going to try to weave it out front. As it's Raymond. Raymond dumps it down low. Gives it off on the other side. The layup goes! Wide open layup for Lila Cummings. And that's what happened when you overcommit. That's all the Howlers are going to take was a layup, and they got it. Makes it 48-32. Here's Mary Allen for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Stays with Bangor Christian with 2:01 to go. 16-point advantage here for the Penobscot Valley Howlers, Chris.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about the player of the
That's
game.
all right.
Sorry,
That's
Toby.
all right. No problem. You keep thinking. As the 3-point try by Rivers Bradford, no good. Rebound taken out by the Howlers. As Bangor Christian with the miss. Moulton into the front court. Minute 50 to go. As the handoff to Raymond. Raymond right down the lane. The runner's good. All they're taking is layups, and they've got it the last 2 times down the court. It's up to an 18-point advantage here for Penobscot Valley. Mary Allen drives and she's fouled. Blocking foul goes on Brooklyn Raymond. Only the 3rd team foul. Carly Andrews checking in for the Patriots. Duras going to the sideline. Looks like Bradford checking out. just been one of those days. It happens every now and then. You just don't play the game you want to play. In the corner, three-pointer by Kowalski, knocks it home. Might be a little bit too little too late now at this point. In the backcourt, foul on Bangor Christian. And that'll send the Howlers to the free throw line. No, it won't. It's actually only the third team foul, now the fourth. So next one, and the Howlers go there, but 1:21 left. Long down court pass. It'll be caught by Brochu. She's going to the glass and is fouled. Foul by Duras. That'll send Brochu to the free throw line. So we said it really, Chris, the last 3 minutes of the game, all Penobscot Valley was going to take was layups. That's all they've gotten is layups.
Yep. Good job not forcing things. You don't want to force things with that type of lead here late. And I thought they overall did a pretty good job with that.
Brochu at the free throw line to shoot two. First one's good.
You tell me, Toby.
No, I told you. You're the guy that knows. Second shot's good.
I'm going to go with Brooklyn Raymond as the player of the game.
There you go.
She had 10 points and 14 rebounds, and I thought she did a good job defensively as well. And I thought she was one of the keys here today to the win.
There we go. 15.
You agree with that?
I do. I wholeheartedly agree with that, Chris.
10 points and 14 rebounds. Good performance for her. And Penobscot Valley is going to be moving on to play Machias in the Class C Regional Championship game.
Here's Raymond with the basketball. Timeout called by Coach Nate Case with 47 seconds to go. It's a 15-point advantage for Penobscot Valley. So they lost in the regular season by 8, 9, and 10. But in this one, the one that actually matters at the end, they have a 15-point advantage with 47 seconds to go. The strategy for Penobscot Valley was more ball control, good solid defense. You need to hit your shots, and they did that. But the Howlers have done what they needed to here today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think that the result so much really shocks people to death. But it surprises some people because of what Bangor Christian was able to do in the regular season.
52-37, 48.3 seconds to play, 47.3 seconds to play. The third quarter kind of did him in. It was a 2-point game at the half, and Penobscot Valley outscored them 16-3 in the third quarter.
Yep. That was the quarter Bangor Christian wishes they had back at this point, but too little, too late, and it's going to be PVHS versus Machias in that Class D Regional Championship game on Saturday afternoon. I believe that's at 2 o'clock here at the Cross Return Center.
Some subs that Penobscot Valley wants to get in. They could just snap another timeout and get one in. 47 seconds to go as Bangor Christian has emptied the bench. They have Nash out front. Now gives it over to Ireland. And a whistle foul on Bangor Christian. Caroline Walden called for the foul. It's the 15th foul, so the Howlers will shoot a couple free throws as Ireland goes to the free throw line. 5 new Howlers getting set to check in here in just a moment. At the free throw line, shooting 2 shots here for Penobscot Valley is McKenna Ireland, the 8th grader. As the first one off the front rim, no good. Peyton King checking in. Nicole Solomon coming in for the Howlers. Julia LeBrun checking in. Paxton King also in for the Howlers. Second one around the rim and off. Rebound taken down. Shot put up no good. Fight for the rebound taken off by Bangor Christian. So she missed them both at the free throw line. As the Patriots playing out the string along the baseline. Shot no good. That one taken by Walden. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Penobscot Valley. Abby Farley is going to check back in for the Howlers. Ireland will check out. Penobscot Valley is going to live to play another day. They will defend their C championship in Class D on Saturday afternoon. As the pass comes in, it's thrown away. Nash gets it. Off to Andrews. Andrews baseline, pulls up with a shot, side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Penobscot Valley. Another jump ball, goes back to Bangor Christian. Brooklyn Raymond, you mentioned, Chris, with 10 points in this one. 9 for Riley Moulton, 7 for Ireland. Very balanced attack here. We'll get the final numbers in the postgame show. Comes up short on the shot. Rebound taken out by Penobscot Valley with 3 seconds. And time ticks away. The Penobscot Valley Howlers, the number 4 seed, knock off the previously unbeaten Bangor Christian Patriots. 52-37 the final.
Great game plan. Great job by Penobscot Valley.
We will take one quick timeout, come back and wrap it up from the Cross Center right after this. A win for Penobscot Valley here on Eastern Maine Sports.
Get ideas and inspiration before your next building project even begins at Hammond Lumber Company. Create your vision when you explore Hammond's extensive in-store showroom displays, showcasing innovative trends from industry-leading suppliers and designers. Your Hammond sales rep will help you find the look you like, and Hammond's design team will help you make it your own. And Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For your next building project, find your vision at Hammond Lumber Company.
Rep Eastern Maine Sports with official merch made for real fans. Grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen and wear the brand that brings the action live.
Eastern Maine Sports.
At the Cross Insurance Center, Toby Nelson and Chris Lesner putting the wraps to this one. A win for Penobscot Valley over the Bangor Christian Patriots, 52-37. Let's go through some of the numbers here, Chris. What are some of the final numbers for the...
I think you have the numbers better than I do.
You think so?
Mine didn't equal out.
Well,
so I had 10 for Brooklyn Raymond along with 14 rebounds. Yep. I had 9 for Moulton and 9 for Ireland. Maybe 7 for Ireland.
7 for Ireland, 10 for Charlotte Brochu.
Okay.
12 for Lila Cummings, and 4 for Abby Farley.
Yep, pretty close.
Their total of 52 points. Bangor Christian, a lot less scorers, only 5 in the scoring column. Mary Allen finishes out her spectacular career with 18 points. 7 points for Rivers Bradford, 6 for Maris Kowalski, 3 points apiece for Caroline Walden and Reese Starbird, their total of 37. 52-37 the final, a win for Penobscot Valley. We already talked about it, but our player of the game in this one, Chris, we decided to go with Brooklyn Raymond. She had a great game, huh?
She did. 10 points, 14 rebounds. She was one of the keys to that defensive plan that Coach Case put in place. Just a great game plan. They executed to a T.
And the Howlers will come on back on Saturday and play the Machias Bulldogs in the regional championship game at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A win for Penobscot Valley. Bangor Christian finishes out their season 19-1. That lone loss is going to be to Penobscot Valley. So I guess it is tough to beat a good team four times.
Yes.
A reminder, coming up here on the afternoon session, we will have Herman and Gardner boys. That'll get underway in just about an hour's time. Chris and I will be back with that one here on Eastern Maine Sports, followed up by Coney taking on Ellsworth. That's boys action here this afternoon. So, Chris, a great morning of basketball.
Yes, looking forward to Gardner and Herman.
We'll have that game coming up in just about an hour's time. That's going to wrap up coverage of our first game of the morning, or the second game of the morning session, as the Howlers get a win. For everybody involved, Mark Callan, our producer, broadcast partner Chris Lesner, Toby Nelson saying so long. Howlers win it over Bangor Christian, 52-37. You've been listening to live coverage of Tourney 2026 on Eastern Maine.